Welcome, hello to episode 12 of Gilganos playing Dawntrail. Last time we did the Feet of the Brotherhood, which was fun, I guess. Like, I was expecting Wuklamat to be having to, fight the Shade of Galujaja on her own, but turns out we could have just helped her all. And also Kona helped, and Kona pulled out of the contest, it seems. He shattered his own tablet. Not his iPhone, don't worry. Nobody would ever shatter an iPhone, right? No. His tablet where the gemstones go in, the one that he needs to open the Golden City. City of Gold. So it seems only Zoralja and Wuklamat are remaining in the contest. Which isn't really a contest, as we know. It's kind of like... Well, it's more of a path. It's more of an excursion to learn, right? Although Zoralja, of course, is missing 2 keystones at this point, which I'm assuming he is gonna take from Kona. Although Kona doesn't have the second one, right? So that actually doesn't work, now that I think about it. Because, of course, Kona left us and, together with Orianger and Thancred, went on his way back to the city. So only Wuklamat is able to open the Golden City at this point. I guess we're gonna have a showdown with Zoralja. Actually, Zoralja might even be the last boss of this dungeon, now that I think about it. Or maybe there's just gonna be solo duty right after this. No, that just was a solo duty. There's not gonna be another solo duty after this. I don't know what's gonna happen! Yeah, but I'm pretty hyped. So, let's not lose any... let's... Go! Alright, let's see. Beautiful little water fountain there. Skydeep horror. Look at all those roots. Oh yeah, it's kind of like the deep root depths. Interesting. Some high octane gameplay here, right? Wow. Watch me do some AoE. Yay. So much fun. So I'm kind of interested in... I saw on Reddit that, no, not on Reddit. So on the Lodestone, I read that, what the Square Enix's plans are for the first job update, right? For the balance update, basically. And it seems like the Japanese seem to think that, or mostly Japanese, it seems that's mostly feedback from the Japanese forums, that Viper would be too busy, which is like, what? I can't really understand that feedback, to be honest. I mean, it's not even that fast, whenever you have to double weave anything, you get a slower cooldown, so it's like, I really don't get it. At least not that part. Because I think Viper is probably the easiest to play melee so far in the game. Because you literally just press whatever lights up. It's the only thing you have to worry about is the debuff, right? Noxious, what is it called? Noxious Nash. And that's it. Everything else is just hit whatever lights up on your Christmas tree. And if it's below 20, basically, yeah, just... And not even that, I mean, of course, I've not played it in any, trials or anything yet. But even the 2-minute burst window and also the 1-minute burst window is the easiest of any melees. It's like you literally just do your reawaken combo twice and that's it. It's like, it's like, I don't know. I don't know why people feel that it's too busy. And I'm not even sure what that even means. Then again, of course, I haven't played it on max level yet, but I think the only thing that will be added is the... What are they called? The legacies, right? Which is just a little thing to press in between your reawaken combo. Which is kind of like the Gunkeeper's burst combo, I feel, right? They wanted to change something about the range of the Deadman combo, I think. Because, of course, the Uncoiled Fury combo has a 20 yards range, right? Which I find awesome, right? It's like, no other melee has that! No other melee can just disengage and still keep doing their normal attacks because they are suddenly ranged. Oh yeah, and then there was something about like, oh, it doesn't deal a lot of damage. Well, it does deal a lot of damage. But I guess there's no real big hitting skills. Although I think there's Ouroboros, right? Which I don't have yet. Which is like 1,000 potency, right? I think. 1,050 potency. I have no idea what people are complaining about. No idea. No. The only thing I don't like about Viper is that it has zero, nothing party utility. Which I just don't like. I don't like playing selfish melees or selfish classes at all. But yeah, whatever. Immersion! Yay, that's what we want from a game. Nice, I like that. You're cursed by the nuisance of your party. Causing trouble to others will be compelled to release for special attackman cost. What does that mean? Oh, okay. What? What did I do wrong? I thought maybe it was like a cone attack from me in the front, right? But I guess it's just a protein wave. Feather ray produces copious bubbles. Bubbles, my bubbles. Ah! What the heck was that? Was that a glitch? What the heck? Multiples. Oh, come on. Oh god! Yeah, I didn't realize it would move the bubbles. I thought it would move us, not the bubbles. Well, let's try again. Of course, I got hit by 3 of them. I don't even know I always start with the flank positional there. I mean, it would be easy to start with the pitching. I mean, I'm just gonna move when the time runs out. Let's see if that works. Oh no, it is a code in front of us. It's just that somebody, okay, it's just somebody spit at me. I get it, okay. Never mind. I did it all right. Okay. Before, I mean. This time it was just pure luck that I didn't hit anyone. These bubbles are weird, I have to say. Do they follow me? They might actually follow me, right? Bubble bomb. Oh, over here. Never mind. I did run into that. Oh my god. A little difficult to see on that floor, I have to say. Oh god, what the heck? Oh, we are spitting the bubbles. Oh, that's kind of funny, actually. Nice. Ouch! Ouch! Buklamat, go away! I kinda like that. And I'm messing this up. Because I wasn't looking. What the heck is going on with Buklamat when she does the monkey flip? What the heck is going on? Do you see that? I'm so bad. I think it's funny how they call it the nuisance to your party. Because that's exactly what it is, right? They didn't stand a chance. Everyone alright? Then let us proceed. Yep. Alright, let's see if you get a change of scenery here. Dive bomb! Whoa, that's a steep drop. Dive bomb. Ow! Okay. I was thinking we would be falling into water, but no, we just got our legs broken. Hammer and chisel. Huh, interesting. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Must be the quarry. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, right. Rats! There are rats! Oh, it's speaking about us. Boo. We're not rats. Well, Cry kinda looks like a... no, like a Pikachu. That's a mouse, right? I think it says Pikachu the mouse Pokemon, right? I guess that counts. Smash them! Smear them into a pulp! What are you, Hog? Silence! Our workers have fallen! Activate firearms! What is it? Looks like a bomb. Basically. Vulgar metal grounds. The vulgar metal grounds. Core engaged. Firearms has risen. Oh, it's literally called firearms. Nice. But I do actually agree with the... okay, hello. Why is this taking so long? Oh god. That's why. You know, the point is whenever something is taking a long time, it's pretty clear that you need to be wary of something. And I was like, wait, what is going on here? This looks like a normal line AoE. Why does it take so long? What do I need to be wary of? And what I do agree with when it comes to the feedback of the Viper feedback, it does feel weird to have a 20 seconds and 20-40 seconds on the debuff, right? On Noxious Fangs, no, Noxious Gnash. Because every other debuff that works like that in the game that I can think of right now is 30 seconds, 30 and 60 seconds, right? But that strikes me as odd. I wouldn't mind if they increased that to 25 and 50 or even 30, 60, right? But then again, I think it's fine. Because it actually does add at least a sliver of... Okay. Difficulty on setting up your burst phase, you know? Oh, come on, Alfie, now. Because you have to be wary of it, that it doesn't fall off, right? During the burst phase when you do double reawaken back to back. Oh, triple reawaken, which is stupid because now it falls off. Yeah. And you can't. That's the difference between the reawaken of the Viper and Shroud of the... God, I'm messing up. Of the Reaper, right, is that Reaper can actually prolong his death design during the Shroud phase. While Viper can't do that once you've activated Reawaken. Which is a little sad. Ooh, that looks interesting. So what's going on here? What the heck? I mean, this looks like some Solution 9 shit, right? I was like, wait, why aren't they attacking me? That looks like a City of Gold. But that looks exactly what we've seen in the launch trailer, right? Which I was assuming would be the entrance to Solution 9. Aha! What is that? Oh, it looks pretty golden to me. Finally, we're getting into the nits of this expansion, right? What the hell did go wrong down here? Alright. Okay. They look like snake blocks. I like the design of those. Even though they have obviously use the same rig as the... What are they, like these demons, right? But it's a cool design. Those tank a lot of damage, holy crap. Ooh. Oh, that was... Okay, the last groupie for the boss. Nice. I'm assuming. Maybe it's like not actually the gate that was sealed off in the launch trailer. Let's see. Sculpture of Silence, Maul Skull. Fearsome. It's huge, that's what she said. Oh, really? Titan? Wow. That's literally just... Oh, never mind. I just want to say that's literally just... Oh my god. Never mind. The... Shadowbringer's Titan, right? That's what I wanted to say. And then he did something different. Bonk. Same animations though. Which makes sense, I guess. That was close. Also has a lot of HP again. It already... First phase already feels a little better with the Roboros in place. Looking forward to the... Legacy costs though. First Legacy, second Legacy and stuff. Make it a little more oomph feeling. Kinda like the heated, the overheat of the thing. Machinist, right? Yes, I pressed some weird buttons there, and I keep pressing weird buttons. Oh my god. Now you might be like, oh, little Gilganos, laughing about Viper being the easiest melee to play. Well, yes. Do you know how long I've been playing Viper for? Well, not for long. Do you know how many mistakes I made with other melees while playing them for like weeks, months, and I still make mistakes? This is like the... Is it like... Well, I've done leveling dungeons, of course. A few of them at least. I've done like the... Which one is the Zormor... No, Moko Zormor, whatever its name was, right? Like once or twice as a Viper. But yeah, you still need to get used to the things, of course. I'm still getting new abilities, right? So I've never said you don't need practice to be able to play Viper well. Of course, you need it for all the jobs. All right, let's see what this is. Oh, dang! Sorry, I forgot to read what the NPCs are saying because I'm so hyped of what is going on here now. This looks like gold, so maybe this is what people call the City of Gold, right? But what's Heritage Fountain? Oh, what's Solution 9 then? There's not gonna be Solution 9 behind this, right?
I thought this place was of Yokhui origin. But is this glowing stone their creation as well?
I mean, I was assuming that, you know, like Solution 9 would be on top of Heritage Fountain. Then again, Solution 9 is the second hub, right? It actually makes sense that it is here, that we're just gonna get to Solution 9 right now, because it is the second hub, and it has the collectible appraiser, which I was kind of looking for in Tural until I realized it would be here. And they've never had the second hub only be accessible at the end of the game, right? I think Yulmar was kind of accessible at level 87, I think, right? Or was it 89? Was pretty late though, so maybe I don't know. It would make sense for it to be here though. But then what's the top of Heritage Found? Maybe it is the last area on top of Heritage Found, right? And this is actually Solution 9.
I believe so. I've never seen anything like it.
Then it's from an even older time.
Don't tell me it's the Allagans again.
I don't think that's the Elegance.
While careful study would be required to confirm, it does not appear to be reminiscent of their designs.
Yeah. This is someone else. It's the Azamans. I don't know. There was this one theory, right, that Azam would be like having herded some peoples together to a place to survive the final days, during the final days, the first final days, right? Which sounds cool, actually, to me. I would like that, but I don't think they're doing that because they already said that, like, Azam, you know, like whatever you think Azam was doing during the first final days, it probably was doing. If you think he tried to complete their fishing log, then that's probably what they were doing, right? So I don't think they're gonna destroy our headcanon with anything official here. But then, of course, we also have 3 more Essence of the Convocation, right? Or at least 3 more names that we haven't seen so far in the game, I think. But all of that doesn't really make sense because I think it's like 1,000 years ago when the city was sealed, right? They said. But then again, of course, it doesn't mean that the city has also only been existing since 1,000 years.
A golden light. Could it be?
Could it be? But you only realize it now. That there's a golden light there. Looks pretty sealed. Oh yeah, they were saying you needed the 7 keystones, right? We do have the 7 keystones. But you need an 8th one, right?
But how do we get over there?
Jump. Or step on the bridge up here button. With the glitch that we had going on, the graphics glitch, she could have probably just used her monkey flip, you know, like horizontally as a propeller and just helicoptered her way over there. That would have been funny. Boop.
That's how, apparently.
Thank you, Aaronville, for adding value to this conversation.
Let's go and take a look.
Intruder alert, exterminate. Eliminator activated.
That seal. That's Charlian and no mistake.
Oh, it's probably done by Galuf. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Why would he seal the sealed city then? If it was sealed for 1,000 years. He was here like 20 years ago, right? Might of course also have been Captain Ram. Well, with the 7 keystones. That's what your dad told you.
Your tablets might be a good fit, wouldn't you say?
It actually is only 7. Bomb is surprised. I draw Exodia with 7 parts. How funny it is, 7 lights on the seal, right? Stargate activated. 7 chevrons.
Leave it to Alfino.
Wow, that was so difficult, right? She would have never figured it out without Alfino. Okay, so this is the fabled City of Gold, right? Because Galuja just said we needed the tablets to open the City of Gold. Now what is... Oh, that's the gate that we saw in the launch trailer, I see. And why did they add... That's what I was just asking. Why did they add the second seal then? Well, maybe this is just a door that just opens. My cat nearly fell off the couch.
Though there is some resemblance, it doesn't quite live up to what the Yokwi described from their dreams.
Well, there's still a gate in front of us, Trial. We're not in yet. Oh look, Galujaja is here.
Well done indeed.
This is what they said when he sent back the steak to the chef.
You, my dear daughter, have found the entrance to the City of Gold and triumphed in the right of secession.
Where's the Tural jar? And the real jar? A rail jar, I guess.
So we did it.
You look delighted.
We made it to the end.
So in her mind, that means she's gonna be Dawn Servant. She won the right of succession, right? The lighting is weird. Why is nobody congratulating?
You seem more perplexed.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm too. I mean, I am a little perplexed because, you know, there's still a sealed gate in front of us, so... We found the City of Gold, but we cannot enter as it seems. Unless... If we do think it is of ancient/Asian design, right, it might actually react to the Soul of Aslan. As we had in Amarot, right?
It's just... This place is unlike anything we've seen in Tural. Never mind the peculiar stone.
Probably wouldn't call that stone, but... Yeah, whatever. What else would you call it if you don't know what it is, right?
So I am given to wonder, what exactly lies beyond that gate?
I am more to wonder if Gulu Jaja knows what lies beyond the gate or not. Or if he knows how to open it.
Less than the golden city of legend, I assure you. No circumstance prevents us from opening the gate.
And how do you know?
As to what the city is and what Gall of Valdesium discovered all those years ago,
The Golf made it in. Or did he just discover the entrance?
and more, I will share with you after your ascension. What you choose to do with it will be up to you.
I'm still thinking Zoralja's gonna kill Gulu Jaja. So I wonder if he's ever gonna be able to share that knowledge with us. Can someone congratulate her to being the new Dawn servant? Hello? I mean, he hasn't yielded his throne yet, but guys, hello. She made it.
It took a while, but I finally found it.
Yeah, that's the most important thing here right now. Right, you're right. Mhm.
Come, let us return to Tuliola.
Oh, come on, what a freaking cockblock. I want to go in there right now, man.
Home at last.
Yeah, you don't want to... Well, I guess he said... We could at least try to open it, come on. Oh, man. Really, game? Well, okay. Nothing left than to just keep playing, I guess. It feels as though we have more questions than we set out with. Yeah, yeah, thank you. But for now, returning in one piece is cause enough for celebration. Well, okay. It was wholly unlike what I imagined it in my youth. Since when did a place like that exist in Tural? I thought it was in Tural. I thought the Golden City would be in Tural, but it guess it makes sense for it to be down here, right? Because if not, the Rite of Succession couldn't take place here. Well, whatever. I understand now why the students of Valdesian were petitioned, but what were my grandfather's findings? Not only regarding the stone, but also about that gate. Well, he probably opened it. Well, we've done it. We've seen Wuklamat the victory in the Rite of Succession. Yeah, exactly. Thank you for the joyous cheers. And, I mean, I still think she shouldn't be ruling alone, but, you know, like, she did win, so nobody else but me knows that Gulu Jaja didn't want to yield if he wouldn't be impressed, which obviously he was. So, yay? Anyone? No? Okay. No taco party for everyone? No? Oh, might still be on the way. Like me, I expect you have no few questions about the Golden City, but they must wait until acclaimed has settled in their new role. Even as we speak, she prepares for the Ascension ceremony back at the palace. Back at the crib. Her dad's crib. I'm going to understand that it'll be held in a few days' time. In the meantime, let us all enjoy some well-deserved rest. Well, it's kind of weird that I get the last ether current of Yogtail in Tuliola, right? Freebird! Well, okay, and back we are in the beautiful city of Tuliola. Right, let's go wherever we go next. Oh, why am I not surprised? So, the few days... Okay, let's theorize a little here first before we go into this. Because I don't think they're just gonna be like, okay, let's go to sleep, and then, you know, like the few days already pass instantly. So I'm assuming something's gonna happen before the actual ceremony, which might be, you know, like Gulu Jaja dying, or Zoralja doing something else, or Zoralja. I'm curious. Let's see. Yes, I do have enough time. I haven't been recording for even an hour. Not even an hour. Welcome back, and may I congratulate you on Wuklamat's victory on the Rite of Succession. Why is there no parade? Why is there no party going on? Why... Wait, everybody knows about it already. So it wouldn't make sense for Zoralja to kill Gulu Jaja, because everybody already knows that Wuklamat would be the next Dawn Servant, right? Well, okay, so much to that theory, I guess. Well, then I have no idea what's gonna happen next. It is a great honor to host the comrades of a future Dawn Servant. Such a grand journey has doubtless left you fatigued. Please relax and enjoy your stay. What a quest. Relax and enjoy your stay. Sometime later. Oh, it is actually just okay, we just got ahead a few days, I guess. Oh no, seems to be the same night. Really? Is that how I sit at my table in my room? Awkwardly. On the edge of the seat. Well, hello. Not necessarily who I'd have thought about for a night's company, but I mean, sure. Okay. Why not? Surprised to see me, I suppose. It's only natural. Who would I have been expecting? Nobody actually. I mean, Yomi kinda likes Graha, you know? But he's not here, unfortunately. May I come in? I haven't properly thanked you. What for? Watching out over Vuklamat. That my sister was able to realize her potential is a testament to the quality of her traveling companions, particularly you. Why, thank you. For that you have my heartfelt gratitude. She kinda did most of the work, but yeah, I mean... I don't think he would have in my position, to be honest. Not at the beginning, with his character at the beginning, if he wouldn't have traveled with, you know, like, Thancred and Yuri. Vuklamat did all the work, I was just moral support. Yeah, thank you, Square Enix, right? Well, at least we got to fight Gilganos twice, right? My primary business in calling is to deliver a message from Lamachi. As you well know, after the Ascension ceremony, she will officially take up the mantle of Dawn Servant. Is she ready? I don't know. We need some advisors, you know. She's expressed a desire for you to accept the post within her administration. Nope. Nope. Not gonna happen. I'm making no mention of me. Oh, that's... really? That's weird. Strikes me as odd. Like, out of character for Vuklamat. Either she's like, what? Obviously I want you in the administration. I thought I didn't have to voice it. Like, either she thinks it should be obvious to everyone, right? Also, why would the Warrior of Light be in the administration of a country? Are you kidding me? The Administrator of Light. Yes, no, hello, I'm an adventurer. I'm going on a... No, it's not gonna happen. What the heck? My sister will... you needn't decide immediately. My sister will broach the matter with you again after the ceremony. Whether you continue to assist Lamachi or not is up to you. Not like that. That is all. If you'll excuse me. You have become someone irreplaceable to her. As a brother, I acknowledge that with no little jealousy. But believe me when I say that I hope you will stay by your side. Nope. I mean, why would... No! No! I'm not gonna be... No! I mean, if she needs some travel companion, you know, like to go around and visit all of her peoples, maybe that. And thus it arrived. Not to be standing behind the desk and do whatever, right? The day of the Dawn Servant Ascension ceremony. With all the copy pasta people down there.
What a crowd! As befits the changing of Dawn Servants.
Yes, it is the eighth pillar.
It's starting.
Hey, look, it's the end of the expansion. Yay, we did it. We made it, right?
The Dawn Servant!
Look! He's here!
There with the old sleepyhead.
The head of reason is resting again. Thought he'd grace us for this occasion at least.
People of Tuliolal, you honor us with your presence. For on this auspicious day, we witness the dusking of one era and the dawning of the next. The succession of Dawn servants.
How long would that head even be sleeping? Weird.
But I've talked for long enough. Allow me to present the claimant, whose determination, wisdom, and compassion guided them to triumph and the city of gold.
What's with the suspense?
Wuklamat!
Yay! Peace for everyone.
Huzzah! Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Long live the Dawn Servant! Long live Tuliolal!
Congrats, for the rest of your life you'll be sitting on that throne and dealing with administration, bureaucracy, and other
Growing
things,
up
I
in this
guess.
city, I used to think I knew all there was to know about Tuliolal.
Yeah,
My
because you knew so
journey
much
showed
whenever you
me how much
when we
I had
first stepped
yet
outside
to
the city.
learn about the cultures, histories, and aspirations of this nation. Through the time-honored Ihana, the Hanuhanu taught me how they nourish and cultivate both the land and their bonds with visitors. And with their alpacas and tradecraft, the Pelupelu showed me the depths of their patience and fortitude, to know when to push through and when not to push your luck. From the moblins and their artisans, I gained insight into the power of creativity, that it is when we are filled with passion and bolstered by the support of others that we produce our best works.
Kind of funny that Fontaine in the end was just a stepping stone, basically, right on the way to the throne. And now he's just there for the rest of his life. I mean, sure, it's a good life. I would assume it's probably exactly what he wants, right? It's probably exactly what I would want if I was there. Like, I mean, they get pampered so hard by the moblins, right? But still, it's just like, yeah, he just sold his life for Buklamat to get on the throne, I guess, which is okay, fair, I guess.
And in Kozamauka, I was moved by the history and hopes of the Yokhui, who believe that death isn't the end, that we live on so long as we remembered.
So what's the second part of the expansion going to be about then?
When I tasted Shebruk Bibil, the dish that marked the beginning of peace between the Shebral and Mamurja.
I mean, we know it's about, you know, like, cerulean probably, and heritage found, and whatever is on top of heritage found, which might or might not still be Solution 9. But what's the story behind that? I don't think we have any inkling. Well, like, there's still the enigmatic maiden, which we have to meet, right? I have to say, I don't like that too much. I was hoping for a more, you know, like, more of a flow between the first part and the second part of the expansion, instead of just basically a hard end for the first part here, as it seems right now, and then a new off-expansion beginning, basically, right? I also didn't like that too much in Endwalker, when the Zodiark arc just ended, with the Fandaniel arc just ended, right? And then basically the suspense was gone and they had to build it anew from zero when they suddenly brought in the Loporrits and stuff, right? I would have liked to have more of a, like, the clean-cut path through the whole expansion. Like they always did before. Well, Stormblood was a little odd one out, right? Because you switched between the places of Alamigo and, well, the east, right? But at least, like, there was some consistencies there. It was always Xenos who was the opponent, the Gallian Empire was the opponent, and it was about freeing the provinces, right, of the Gallian Empire. So at least there were, it was two different places, but it was still like one continuous story, more or less. But here it just now feels like a clean cut and then something new coming. I mean, I'm still assuming something's gonna happen now, right? It can't just be like, yeah, I would think it, which is why I'm talking about it right now. I would really be surprised if it's just like, yay, Wuklamart is new Dawn 7, everything's fine, and then that arc is just complete and we do something entirely different, following up with for this. I mean, we still need to open the City of Cold, which is probably why we're gonna go to the north there, right? But still, it feels like a very hard cut, if that is the case, if nothing happens now in this cutscene, which I don't know yet, so wouldn't be the first.
I felt sorrow in Mamuk when I met.
I'm still hoping for Guljacha to die. Well, no, actually, it doesn't make a sense. So sorry, wait a second.
And for this, we're burdened with great suffering.
No, it wouldn't make any sense now for Guljacha to die, right? Because obviously Wuklamart is the new Dawn Servant, so. I would have assumed if Soralja would be doing that, he would do it before the people know the Wuklamart, or even before she actually wins the right of succession, right? So that he can actually still take the throne, or just take the throne by force with the military behind him, right? Which is why honestly, I would have liked bringing some drama into this, but it seems rather unlikely here. So I'm at a loss. I don't know what exactly could happen now to bring back some drive.
Through the understanding we forged, I'm hopeful that they will find what they seek through friendship and community. For we are all Turali.
Understanding with Mamuk? What sorcery did she use on them?
Hey, they're right behind you.
All of which is to say that, as I've come to know our nation, I've seen the ways in which we thrive, and the ways in which we still struggle. Some in Kozamauka must resort to banditry to survive. A faction of Yokhui still cling to dreams of conquest. Not everyone lives in peace and plenty. And there's still so much of Tulihyolol I don't know. Places I haven't seen, and people I haven't met.
Why's the music on?
That's why I hope to keep learning about and from you. That we might build a nation where everyone knows happiness. Because if there's one thing my journey has taught me, it's that your happiness is my happiness!
Okay. That's such an unfun Fantasy 14 like soundtrack.
I say mine, but the Dawn Servant doesn't need to be a single person, does it?
Oh yeah, so she does want to have Kona with her.
Oh dear. What does she do?
Splat. Dawn 7 aspirant dies on ceremony day from jumping over the cliff, over the ledge.
Tural to prosperity by the resolve and reason of his 2 heads. But my one head can only get us so far. To further change our nation for the better, I'll need someone else.
Kona!
Someone with the knowledge and insight that I lack.
Hey, at least she got that. Nice.
So what do you say? Be Dawn servant with me, Kona.
Where is he even? I imagine he's just not being there. If he just wasn't there. Yeah, the only thing that makes sense.
Ramachi, are you certain?
Absolutely. You take reason, and I take resolve. Together, we make a full Dawn servant.
Yep. I like it.
You'll have no objections from me, of course. But mine is not the approval you need.
He didn't even.
During my time abroad, I experienced the benefits of foreign technologies, some of which I introduced to our nation.
They're still wearing the exact same garments they were wearing for all of the journey, right? This is like a crowning ceremony, basically, and they're just here with these. Well, it's not rags, but I mean, come on, it's like, don't you have some ceremonial garment or anything? I just realized.
Dirigibles now soar the sky in the south, while locomotives traverse the land in the north.
We have yet to see those. What are you shaking your head for?
I was convinced that by imitating foreign powers, we could assert our strength and thereby deter invasion. Yet, despite my intentions,
I'm pretty sure, you know, like, oh, now I get it.
To cast aside, and the very people I wish to protect.
It was like when she jumped down, I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure once you're down there, nobody can see you anymore, and nobody can probably hear you anymore. Now Kona's in front of them, and he's just talking with his normal talking voice, right? And the guy in the front was probably like, can you understand what he's saying? And no, I can't hear him, and like, I have no idea what he's saying. Imagine the people in the back, come on.
My own journey has taught me that culture isn't a hindrance to progress, but a shared value that binds us, connecting lives and generations. With your blessing, I vow to help Tuli Yolal prosper in a way that honors the hopes and heritage of all her peoples. My esteemed predecessor would accept nothing less.
Who even are those?
I harbor the same wish as my sister. To give you cause to smile. That is my heartfelt desire.
Have we seen those two guys before? I mean, are they part of a side quest? Should I remember them? Because I'm like they're like the only people in the copy pasta crowd, right? Who have a different model and different clothes. Except for, of course, you know, the people that we know, like Baku, Jaja, and all the Zions, etc., right? So who the heck are those? Those two on the left there. Are they just there to make the crowd look less copy pasta-ish? I mean, the right one... We met those? I have no idea. Doesn't feel like it. Or I don't feel like it. But maybe I just forgot over the past 5 days.
Glad this didn't go to waste.
she has herself and Kona on this, I guess. If he would have said no, it would have been quite a shame, I guess. I've been like, oops, yeah, exactly. The two Dawn servants. Imagine if it wouldn't have happened. Yeah, I guess we commissioned another one. That's probably why they
Be part of the Tulihyola saga, where you and I become the next Dawn servant.
That's probably why it took like 3 days for the ceremony to take place, right? Because someone had to Work day and night to chisel it in the stone there.
Good heavens! Don't tell me this is what kept you so busy ahead of the ceremony.
See? At least someone knows how to sound happy.
Just so you know, I didn't decide this on a whim. After reflecting on all we've been through, I realized it was the only answer.
Oh, come on, you could have jumped down, just like Vuklamat.
My brother and I have worthy successors. He would have been proud.
Is he dead? He is talking about the other head, right? Wait, how would... no. How would that even work? I mean, that would make sense. But as to...
Of course you knew.
Wait, so the other head is dead? Right? That... wait, or are you talking about Tural? No, right? No, he is talking about the other head. What the heck? How does it even work?
It's been 3 years since my brother left us.
Huh? So don't get me wrong. I mean, it makes total sense for it to be dead, you know, and not sleeping all the time. But how does that work? What? I mean, they share one body. How can one of the heads be dead and the other not? Huh? And also, how is he not decaying if he's dead? What? Imagine you have a dead head on your shoulder and it just starts rotting and reeking and... I mean, I guess he can't just be brain dead, right? Like, actually brain dead. Because I guess that's the one organ they don't share, right? Maybe the... but how... I'm so confused. Again, not by the fact that he's dead, but by the fact that how does that work? One head of 2 heads of the same body being dead.
It cannot be.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, what?
Reason is no longer with us.
Oh, tragic tidings.
3 years. And nobody, well, I guess people realize. Some people probably realize,
I
right?
didn't want to believe it.
I can't believe how... I want an explanation as to how that is possible, that one of the heads is dead and the other isn't.
I'm sorry I never told you. We wanted the people to rest easy until our successor could be chosen.
Imagine how that is for Gilganos. What the heck? I mean, you know, like, if... I mean, wait a second. What? I mean, they're talking of themselves as brothers, right? I just realized that whenever Gilganos jerks off both of the brothers... that must be weird, right? Sorry, that was super random. But it's like, if they feel like they're brothers, and more like brothers and not the same being, right? It's like... imagine how that is if you're like... you've been together for your whole life, obviously. Through thick and thin, obviously, because you can't not, right? And then he just dies. And still every day you have the dead head of your brother right next to you. Like, what? This is so morbid. I don't know. I mean, he could have just cut it off. Right? I mean, of course not when he didn't want people to know, but... I mean, it doesn't seem like it's rotting or anything, right? So I guess it's not like a safety or not a safety, like a health hazard or whatever, right? And I mean, since it isn't rotting, it's probably still, you know, like blood being pumped through the whole head. So you probably don't want to cut it off because, first of all, it's probably gonna super hurt. And second of all, you're probably gonna bleed to death, right?
Planning the right was my brother's final duty. He was determined for it to serve the nation's best interests. and labored nigh with us.
This is so... I can't get my head around this. I just didn't give it a thought. I like, yeah, okay, he's sleeping, whatever, right? It just didn't come to my mind to think more about that, I guess. So it totally makes sense for him to be dead, yeah, sure. It's just, again, like, how can one head of a body be dead and the other isn't? And I mean, he looks intact, right? So he must have died from what? Actually, a brain bug, probably. I don't know, I mean... Whatever. Let's not think too much about it.
And then he died, forcing me to do the actual work. A sneaky bastard.
Oops. No. Wrong button. He just died.
He did well. I have to give him that. The outcome speaks for itself. Though not quite to the original script, your new Dawn Servant rises.
Dawn Servants with an S, please.
And their rule bring light ever greater to Tural.
So what the heck is with Tural? Can't be that he just doesn't appear for the rest of the game, right? What the heck? Also Railjaw. Strikes me as odd that they're not even here, you know? Oh. Well, okay, that was something. Now tacos for everyone. That wasn't even... Okay. That was only one cutscene, wasn't it? Not what I expected. The Head of Reason was very wise indeed to devise something so elaborate and meaningful as the Rite of Succession. This is... Well... Wait a second, didn't he just... He just selected 7 electors. All the electors had to plan their challenges themselves, right? What's so super wise about that? I probably give them some directions, like being like, oh yeah, it does have to be something about your people's legacy or whatever, right? And history. It is a shame he could not be here to bear witness to the end. A bittersweet celebration to be sure, but I'm glad Vuklamat finally got the recognition she deserves. She might have told someone what she was planning, but Vuklamat does not act without the best interests of her people in mind. I mean, it didn't come as... It absolutely didn't come as a surprise to me, I guess. So... I guess you could have foreseen that, right? Vuklamat was brilliant up there, wasn't she? Yes. The part with the second promise was surprising, but between the two of them, I dare say I knew Dawn Servants would be capable of anything. Really? Really? I saw this... Really? What was so... What? I saw this coming from the moment we stepped in here. I don't want to say I'm a genius, that's the point. I think many people should have seen that coming. No. I mean, of course I didn't actually know that was a possibility at all. You know, like, we didn't know that Gulu Charger and the people would actually allow that to be the case, right? But I mean, even if she wouldn't have elevated in also to the same position as her as a Dawn Servant, it was obvious to me that if she was to rule, Kona would be one of her closest advisors at least, right? It's kind of the same to me to be an advisor, and well, it isn't, of course, right? Because now he also has the same rights, the same power as she did. But like, really, nobody thought of that? Nobody saw that coming. Nobody thought of like, hey, Vuklamat doesn't have the brain to be really... She has the heart, but not the brain. And Kona has the brain, but not the heart. Nobody else saw that coming in the cast of the characters, of course. Are you kidding me? Not even Alphino? Really? Alphino must have seen it coming, right? The future of Tural is bright indeed. Dawn of a new tomorrow. 1195. Okay, let's have 5 levels of a completely different story, I guess. Demo in 4, please. Earlier in Yaktel. Oh, now we got Zoralia and Railjaw, right? Right? No, wrong sound. Music. We know that Railjaw is dead set on reaching the Golden City. So where the heck are they? That's getting rum.
Changes in
He looks like a Greek.
And it's all because of our little firebrand.
He looks like a Greek hero, like a Greek half-god or something. I know.
Every Ilmer father's daughter, that one.
Which father?
I'll be watching where you steer this nation, lass. With what time I've got left.
I'm also confused that we still haven't met the enigmatic maiden yet. I mean, actually, it's not even the first time, right? I was just like, what's the first time you meet Emmett Zelk in Shadowbringers? You know, like, the first time he actually meets with the Warrior of Light is... I think it's after Ilmeg, right? Yeah, before you go to Raktika, right. But he is introduced already in Stormblood, right? In the pre-patches to Shadowbringers. Then again, of course, we have Meteon as probably the latest introduced important character to the story so far. Meteon and Hermes, right? And also Venar. Although we have heard of Venar before, we have never heard of Meteon and Hermes before that moment, right? Although Hermes is probably is also like the boss in Circus Tower, you know who I mean. Armon, right? He's also Armon, so he was basically also mentioned before. So only Meteon was the only real new character there, right? Which was introduced on 87, I think, 85, 87. I'm just thinking of, you know, like what has been the latest introduction of a character that is actually super important to the story, which the Enigmatic Maiden has to be, right? Because she's the only character that we know is in the game that we haven't met yet. And we're looking for a completely new, or for actually completely new storyline. So it would make sense for her to be the first stepping stone of that story, right? So bring her on, right? Ah, music stops. Die. Oh wow. They do actually kill him. Why? Oh, I love that drum solo. So assuming that was Soralja, why would he have killed Kettenram? I mean, that's obviously why they introduced Kettenram, right? At such a weird moment in time. It's not just like, oh yeah, you are here. Why are you here? What the heck? What is going on? So that we actually know who dies, assumedly dies here. He might just... I mean, he should be dead, right? Eh, whatever. Have a great Everblighter. But what would he have had that Soralja or Sarelja would need? Pride is brimming with pride. Muklamat has truly come into her own, has she not? Indeed, even as she moved the people with her heartfelt words, she retained her characteristic spontaneity. It's as evidenced by her nomination of Kona as fellow Dawn Servant. That wasn't spontaneous, but okay, whatever. I guess. As sudden as it was, I would like to believe she gave it all due consideration. Imagine her just thinking of that on the spot. She could do far worse. Kona completed every feat except the last, and that he only forfeited to help Buklamat secure victory. I look forward to seeing how Tuli Olal will prosper under their care. Yes, so she doesn't need me in the administration. Nice. I'm saying no. Nope. I already... Nope. I need to go to Shaloni because I need some freaking ruthenium ore. Everyone, thank you for coming. I could see you all perfectly from up there. Oh, we were in the first row, so... It was an impressive speech, Dawn Servant. Your Majesty. I told you, no titles. But you're Dawn Servant now, so... Besides, after everything we've been through together, you're nothing less than family. So like my family does, I'd like you to call me Lamati. I never go with the triple dots, but... Well, okay, whatever. I can't pronounce it correctly, so it'll be an honor, Lamati. I should have gone with the dots. Thank you, it means a lot to me. But it will also be my honor to call you Lamati. Mine as well. Indeed, consider us your Eorzean cousins, if such a notion appeals to you, Lamati. Eorzean cousins? It's a little embarrassing, but not in a bad way. Still lots I'd like to say, but I need to make my rounds first. I want to thank my supporters who were visiting for the occasion. Could you wait for me here? Of course, we'll keep ourselves entertained. For another few days, I guess. That said, would you join me, Yomi? Really? I do already have 2 cats, you cannot join my cat household, sorry. Wonderful, come and meet me outside the winged walk then. I now run, charge, and push. Well, that would be pretty far, I guess. I almost fell off there myself. Ready? Let's go! Our first stop is Auntie's Tacos, and not just for a snack, I promise. Bookaboo and Mablu should be there. Yeah, okay. Hi, Tobly. It's been a while since I've made it to the capital. I'm glad to find it so lively. Oh, Hokali! These tacos are delicious, though no doubt even tastier if topped with reeds. Dawntrail and Buklamat. Oh, she was marvelous up there, wasn't she? I simply wept with joy. Dawn Servant Buklamat. Words cannot well express the profound joy your ascension has brought me. No need for formalities. I'm still the same old me. Yeah, so about that, so you as a Dawn Servant, you now need to do like things like sitting on a throne and deciding things, right? Not just run around however you please, right? Alright then, I shall forgo formalities. Ah, but I cannot. You're a Dawn Servant. The too disrespectful it is to address you without your due title. As Dawn Servant, I'm ordering you not to bother with formalities. Okay. Alright then, I won't bother anymore. I could more easily converse with this drunken alpaca. Thank you for helping Buklamat become Dawn Servant, Yomi. Political opinions in our community may have been divided, but the Dawn Servant's ascension presents us with the prime opportunity. Which is why I convinced everyone to participate in a commemorative sales campaign. Great. I guess. A wonderful plan, no? My first big undertaking as a merchant. Only today, the 10% Dawn Servant Ascensions discount. Wow, that word just eluded my mind. I do like the sound of a sale, so long as I'm not persuaded to pay too much. It's so good to see all of you again. I wanted to personally thank each of you for your help. The Feat of Reeds and the Feat of Gold were my first true tests as a claimant. If not for your guidance, I would have failed the Rite of Succession before I fully understood its importance. Now that you've given me a taste of celebrating culture, I can't wait to see what else Tural has to offer. In Tural, for instance. Please don't tell me we just go there on a whim. Please tell me there's tell me there's a reason we go there. And not just on a whim or just on a vague notion of, like, oh, we need to find a way to open the Golden City. As always, you must observe proper etiquette. I would be happy to offer my service as a tutor should you desire them. I can think of no better instructor. I'll be sure to bring Kona as well. Your duties as Dawn Servant will be plentiful, but don't forget your promise to attend Ihihana next season. Of course, I wouldn't miss it. When I've made a name for myself as a merchant, I'll come by the palace and tell you all about my biggest sales. I look forward to it. I've been personally attending to the alpaca's care. There we hope to see you at the ranch again. Tell my fluffy spit-filled friend that Buklamat will visit soon. Okay, she gives a lot of promises. Anyway, you'll have to excuse us. Oh, you haven't seen Fontaine around here, have you? A tall, slim fellow with long, pointy ears? I saw a man matching the description by the weapons dealer in Bayside Bevy, in the company of a moblin and a pair of Yokoi, if I remember correctly. Bayside Bevy, got it. Enjoy the festivities, everyone, and the tacos. Actually, I did have tacos. Well, it's not tacos, it's more like wraps, I guess. But it's basically the same, right? It's tortillas filled with vegetables, salad, and meat. Which is what I had today, so no guacamole though. Hey, Rakurok. What friend? Rakurok is grateful for this meat again. I don't like this super long, well, not super long, but this period of relaxation and respite at the middle of the expansion. Shouldn't that be where things start to heat up? Wugla, Dawn Servant, Yomi, you honor us with your presence. Thank you for coming, everyone. I know the journey to Tuliolal isn't a short one. Long road work to travel to congratulate new Dawn Servants. To hear the head of reason has passed brings me sorrow, but we who remember him will ensure he lives on. May the accolades of this day be as offerings to the future he envisioned. The High Luminary and I attend on behalf of Warlaw's Echo. Had our people come en masse, we would have been on obstruction. Nonsense, you're always welcome, all of you. This is your city as much as anyone's. I'm glad to see you hale and whole, Yomi. Though I know little of the particulars, I can only imagine your latest adventure has been both long and colorful. Beginning with near shipwreck, if you'll remember, yet here we stand, celebrating the ascension of your claimant. To the surprise of no one. Right? When my journey began, I thought only of preserving the peace that my father worked so hard to create. But the feat of pots, the feat of proof, and the feat of ice showed me that peace is not simply the absence of war. Being able to live together in safety and happiness, that was what my father envisioned for this nation. That's the Tuliolal I want for you all. So I promise you this, as Dawn Servant, I will do everything I can to bring that same happiness to the bandits in Kozamoka and the Yokhui of Chirvagur Sultan. I won't forsake them. As I was moved by your father's influence, so too may the Chirvagur come to accept your peace. The beliefs have stood for a millennium. Are not easily shifted, neither are they immutable. Well, I can be pretty determined. We'll come around eventually, mark my words. I can vouch for the efficacy of such determination. Thanks to the Moblins' hospitality, I have been able to rediscover the joy of my craft and honor my father's legacy. Now that good living is secure, the village overflows with field smiles. Such cooperation between Hellpens and Potthorn is the very spirit of a healthy pot pact. Partnership like yours is bound to be fruitful. I look forward to seeing the fantastic pieces you produce. There are some other people I'd like to see, so we should take our leave. Let's try and find Hunmuru. It's not been that long since we literally talked to all of them. Come on, it's like... Do we really need to... I guess... The Shabraj Raj? I believe I saw him on the sands below. The Gleam Sands, thank you. I guess it is her dad, right? Enjoy your time in the city, and remember, this will always be your home too. I was so looking forward for something exciting to happen right after we found the 7 Keystones, or at least the City of Gold, and it's just the exact opposite. It's nothing surprising, nothing so far. Nothing, I don't know. So far, I can still hope, right? You must think my attendance incongruous to such an auspicious occasion, yet as Autarch of Mamuk, I have a duty to represent the goodwill of my people. What a wonderful variety of foods and flavors they have here. I must be sure to bring some home for the others. My, you honor us with a personal visit, Dawn Servant. Congratulations upon your ascension. Thanks, Papa. No, none of that. My title may have changed, but I'm still just Vuklamat. More than just, I'd say. You've grown into a leader fit for this nation. Your father must be proud. I hope so, but big events like this make me wonder, you know? What my birth parents might say if they knew. Are you kidding me? Come on, can you stop this charading around? Can't I mean, is it just that she doesn't want to acknowledge it in the open? Or is it really such a hard block on herself that she just doesn't want to, you know, like, be open with it? Whatever. I imagine they would say that it fills their hearts with joy to see the strong, compassionate woman you have become. I owe you my thanks as well for fulfilling your promise to me. I told Bakul Jaja to stay with us. We could all congratulate you in person. But he marched off, muttering something about not being able to face you just yet. Ah, he faced us before, just before we... What? Boy needs purpose. Purpose beyond catering to the demands of others. He was always too obliging for his own good. I'm sure he'll find it in his own time, especially if he knows his family is there for him. That we are. By the by, have you seen Kettenram anywhere? Tankwar, that is. Kettenram, was it? A strong name, a bit exotic. We called upon him before leaving Mamuk, but he's dead. He wasn't at home. I don't recall seeing him at the ceremony either. The first promise was notably absent as well. Really? Wow, at least someone noticed, right? Though I assumed he required time to salve his injured pride. Everyone thought he'd be the one to succeed Papa. My victory must have come as quite a shock to him. As for Tankwar, I'm sure he's around here somewhere, or ready to appear when we least expect him. We'd best be going, but relax, enjoy, and make yourselves at home. And come and visit us anytime. Alright, I think I found everyone I could find. Let's return to the others in the Winged Walk. Why did I have to accompany you on this? Really? I thought you wanted to talk to me about something, but I guess not. There are rumors that Gulu Jaja may go on a pilgrimage now that he's no longer Dawn's servant, though I'm sure the transition process will keep him in the capital for some time yet. Oh, you're back! Aaron was just regaling us with stories of Lamati from when they were little. Great. Not the one about the taco. I was basically keen when I found it. Oh no, the one about Papa's feathers? Look, I didn't know where else to wipe my nose, and I was too little to know better. Gulu Jaja stopped by to offer his thanks for our support. He also bade me extend his gratitude to you for assisting a concerned father. I'm not sure what he meant by it, but I assume you do. Welcome back. I hope you didn't rush on our account. Nope, on my own. Kinda. Yeah, I'm a little let down, not gonna lie. So far. With exactly how this is now playing out, it's like, I was expecting something to happen once we reach the City of Cold, not just, yeah, story resolved, okay, let's go home. I mean, obviously, then has to... I know it's gonna continue, but it's like, come on, continue with a bang instead of a... Whatever the sound of the sax in the background is let's play, whatever, right?
I have. Sorry for keeping you all.
And yes, I do realize Captain Ram was being attacked, but I don't know why.
What Kona spoke to you about?
And also, we only just gotten to know Captain Ram like an hour ago. Not an hour, but one level ago, right?
I'm sure he made it abundantly clear, but I'm completely serious. I want you to stay in Tulishola with me.
No. Not gonna happen. How could you even think of... I mean, really? Why would I do that? I mean, nothing against you. Why would I remain in one place?
Forcing you, of course. But should you wish it, you always have a place here. Ah, that's right. This is for you. A permit granting passage to Tural, which, as I recall, you've yet to see.
Are we really only just going there on a whim?
Sure, like you could hardly resist. No.
Well, yes. Thank you. Oh yeah, right. That's what we were doing this all for, right? Well, not exactly, but it's like,
I can't believe our journey is over already.
weren't we? I don't exactly remember, but there was this one talk about, oh yeah, we need a permit to get to be able to cross the bridge, right? So we need that for the Dawn Servant. So we need Luke Lamont to become Dawn Servant, right? I don't remember the context exactly, but I do remember that taking place. Right? I think so.
You accepted me as a comrade and stood with me to the end. You have my eternal gratitude. Thank you.
Also, honestly, finding the City of Gold wasn't that hard.
Well, I had better get going. I need to start learning all my official Dawn Servant duties.
I'm not entirely sure why Erngil wouldn't have found it when he was younger. I mean, he probably wouldn't have gone down that sacred place. He probably wouldn't have been allowed anyways, right? Probably.
I'll be sure to share what my old man says about the Golden City too, once he tells me. Till then,
Oh yeah,
feel
please.
free to pass the time as you like.
For now, I will remain in Tural. There's someone I'd like to see before returning to Sharlayan.
You know, I would really like to.
What about the rest of you?
As I said before, that's what I didn't like about Endwalker as well. You know, like, we defeated Zodiac, then we had this nice shot of Etheris going all black, and the creepy, at last, right? Which was nice. That was exactly the type of bang I would have expected here as well, to usher in the next part, the next chapter of the story, right? And then they just went pedal to the metal on the break, and entertained the Loporrits for like 2 levels. And I don't really get why they're doing that. Why do we need a break, a pause in the middle of the expansion? I don't get it. Can't we just have a coherent story from beginning start until the end of the expansion? I would like that a lot more, instead of having this release of tension. I mean, this is usually like the talk you would see at the end of a game, at the end of a movie, at the end of a expansion.
As educational as this experience,
As if it was already done, as if everything's fine, and we've already seen the story that I'm talking over. I have Alfino here, sorry. It's just like, it feels like we're already over the epic ending, the epic trials and solo duty that we had at the end of the expansion, and now we're just, you know, like, waiting for the credits to roll. That's how this feels like, and it's just like, wait, but we're in the middle of the expansion, not at the end. Then again, I do hope that the Ashtola
about the peace your father facilitated, and then
Graha will finally come over.
Relations with Mamuk, we were reminded of a profound truth. That is, acceptance begins with understanding.
And, like you demonstrated throughout the rite, there are unexpected yet effective ways for 2 sides to understand each other. The question is how to encourage it. And by seeing more of this nation born of unity, we hope to find some hints.
Personally, I can hardly wait to learn more about the City of Gold. So, if I may, I'd like to stay in Tural as well.
By all means, your rooms are at your disposal for as long as you need them.
And what of you? Thinking of touring Tural, perhaps?
Well, yes. I would like to have a reason to do so, though, not just
Of course.
because I'm adventuring.
You're hardly the type to leave half a continent unexplored.
Because if that's the case, then it's more like half of an expansion, and then we have another half of an expansion, right? Sure.
The person I intend to meet is my mentor, so I'll be visiting my hometown in Tural. If you have no particular destination in mind, I'd be happy to guide you en route.
Sure.
Then it's farewell for now. Take care, all of you.
When you're ready, come and meet me at the Tural Skygate.
Sure.
We're friends to the end, you hear me?
Just realized that every time Yumi draws her swords, she's in danger of cutting off her tail. Why don't sheaths exist in this game, actually? It would, honestly, I would prefer to have some nice looking sheaths on my back. You know, if she draws them too fast, just cuts the tail right off. Past these gates and over the bridge lies Tural. You have your permit, yes? Packed and ready? No last minute stops to make before we leave? Forgive me, I'm afraid if traveling with a new Dawn Servant may have scarred me for life. Ever greater, ever brighter. Meanwhile, in the depths of the Skydeep Cenote. Wait, we did put up the seal again? Why? Why did he get the tablets? What? Captain Ram didn't have the tablets, why would he? Right? Also, why would he be able to open the gate and we wouldn't? So where's Sarelja? Dude, we know it's Sarelja. Why are you showing us his face so slowly? Oh wow, his eyes look different. Wait, what? His eyes were usually like milky white, right? Why are they suddenly black? Or like normalized, I don't know. This is the gate to the Golden City. Oh, there is Sarelja. Okay. 2 decades ago, your father bade me transcribe a letter to a scholar across the salt petitioning the study of this place. What he discovered was something the Dawn Servant feared enough to seal away forever. Or so we thought, until the right's objective became the City of Gold. But to think that Tanqua would be entrusted with its safekeeping, had I known that doddering old fool carried a set of keystones, we might have spared ourselves those tiresome feats. Okay, I guess makes sense now, but okay. Great power sleeps here, and with it, you shall obtain your birthright. Oh no, it's still milky, never mind. I guess it's just lighting. So you say, yet the new Dawn Servant succeeded where I could not. Taking the throne will be no easy task. Oh, so he does want to go take with force, okay. Oh, so they're just gonna make it less dramatic than I would have, I guess. The resilient son underestimates his own potential. There is no need for worry. Oh yeah, we saw that thing, right? I have liberated the key from the Dawn Servant's vault. You alone have the means to unlock the gate. You will gain all you were denied. You're right, your father's shade. His bitter memory shall soon be forgotten. Seize your future promise. Open the gate and become the ruler you were destined to be. Looks like a drinking cup. The Goblet of Fire. Yeah, I remember the memes. It's working. Well, I hope it would. Would be a bad key if it wouldn't. Is someone there? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? That's probably gonna be the enigmatic maiden, right? Which is just gonna get out of the city now and then reach us and then be like, ah, finally save us. I don't know. Thank God that there is something happening that, you know, like ushers in beginning of the next arc of the story. Thank you. Oh my God, I was thinking about how much of a letdown that just was without, you know, like, if it really just were like, oh yeah, now you go to the north and be like, hey, that's probably gonna be a new adventure. Thank you, at least something is happening. Even though it's, I guess he just killed Captain Ram, right? It would have been more dramatic if he killed Galujaja, I guess, but I guess I gotta settle for that. At last! Who's there? Show yourself. If only I could. Alas, this gate will not open for me. Only the key in your possession can connect us. Oh, finally it gets interesting. Then you are the guardian of the city's great power. I do not claim this power as great, but the knowledge I possess is enough to realize any desire. To remake worlds. It's not great. No, I can't just, you know, like make everything happen that you wish for. The heck? Is that so? Creation magics? Aha! Insert evil, generate evil laughter. Mating. Name your price then, for my desire is the world itself. He's excited. Yes. Yes! The resilient sun rises. Together we shall create a nation worthy of our rule. Our rule? Oh, really? Promise. Why? That was a little unexpected. I would have thought they would be doing it the other way around, you know, like it's a real job. Stepping Soralja in the back, not the other way around. The useless tool is cast aside. No, but now they have to emphasize how big, bad, and mean he is, right? Since we don't have Bakul Jaja anymore. Deliver me a new world, one that bends to my will. As you wish. But in exchange... Oh, I hate you so much. I hate you so much. No, 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 no. In exchange, what? Tell me. Okay, not that much of a letdown. Thank you. Thank you. That was thoroughly needed at this moment. Thank you so much. The long road to Tural. Erenville is ready to set off. Ready to get underway. As I said before, I do want to get to Shaloni, which is what I assume is going to happen right now. So we're going to get to Shaloni, and then unfortunately it's going to be the end of this episode. But I do need to get there. I do need my Ruthenium ore. Yeah, let's go. And present your travel pass to the guard and let us be off. You won't have to wait long to enjoy sightseeing. The bridge to Tural is a wonder in its own right. No. Skitty spar to all safe those with express permission from one of the Dawn Servants. Here is my pass. Signed by Bao Vuklamat herself. My apologies, miss, if you would wait here just a moment. Onwards to new adventures, to bigger adventures, to more grueling adventures.
Shall we then?
that one voice line, that one line had to be voiced, I guess, right? Nice. That's a pretty long bridge, I have to say. Also kind of funny that it goes down, because in the cinematic trailer it was just a straight bridge right over to the other side of the chasm, right? Which was on the same level, I think. Oh, really? We don't get to run over the bridge? We just arrived there. Well, that's fine as well, I guess. Why is there so many people if nobody's allowed to pass? What? Oh, because there's...
On the far side of that great bridge unfolded the wilds of Cenote, where the sun guides in the Cenote.
I guess it's just a village right there. Sure, why wouldn't it be?
A harsh guide, to be sure, with its blazing rays scorching the land and hardening its inhabitants.
Yeah, the blazing sun.
But
I can see that.
change had come to the arid expanse when, beneath its red crust, vast deposits of ceruleum were discovered. Embracing this opportunity, WoW Kona supporters hurtle on, driven by dreams of a future illuminated by blue flame.
Wait, but the Shalans didn't do anything with ceruleum,
right? The journey
right?
continues, our path taking us along winding roads of steel. Each length of track a declaration of hope and ambition.
Oh, but they do have trains, right? But they probably... Yay, Shaloni, there we are. Used ceruleum to power trains at the least.
My home, Yasulani, lies past Shaloni. It will be a long journey, but the railroad should make it easier.
Trains! I love trains.
As for the way to the train station, let's ride these fellows, shall we?
I was just like, see, those monsters are called railroads. That would have been such a troll. And it's probably not gonna have any form of fuel, so we need to procure that, right? And that is, now that we finally arrived at Shaloni and I can finally get my ruthenium ore, is that where we're gonna end this episode of Gilganos playing Dawntrail. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, whew, so thank God, thank Yoshi P, thank Square Enix for that one final cutscene where we finally saw what Zoraelja was up to, although I still don't know why he killed Zoraelja there, or why he just would deem him useless now but not earlier. I don't know. I thought it was Zoraelja, you know, like being the one that pulls the strings, but I guess not. Well, also now we're probably gonna never find if he actually had something to do with Bakujaja releasing Valigamanda. Because at this point it seems as if, you know, like Zoraelja being out of breath when he reached the summit of Bokozormo and arriving after Zoraelja was really just because he is physically weaker than Zoraelja, which makes sense, I guess, but okay. At least we have a thread, a story thread to cling on to while getting into the second half of this expansion, right? Which I have no idea about what's going to happen, really zero. I'm still not sure if Solution 9 is gonna be at Heritage Found or not. I don't even know if Heritage Found is gonna be in Tural somewhere in the north, or if it is gonna be behind the gate at the bottom there. Oh yeah, looking forward to next time when we're gonna find out what the wild west of Tural is all about and how to finish this, yeah. So I hope the next 12 episodes will have something good in store for us, right? Don't forget to always chi-chi. Hopefully see you next time. Until then, have fun and bye-bye.